Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Jules Leyhe here with Guitar and Camera today to talk about one of my favorite Stevie Ray Vaughan songs of all time, the one and only Lenny. So Lenny is a ballad that Stevie wrote for his wife. And this is on Texas Flood, which is probably, if you know Stevie Ray, that's the record that really put him on the map. So first of all, as far as guitar playing and everything is concerned, I'm in E flat, right? So everything's standard tuning, but we're down a half step. That's the Stevie Ray Vaughan thing. And in this case, it's cool. It's basically, there are a couple of sort of more sophisticated chords that he's using in this tune that are just really nice to add in case you don't know these already. So it's an E major 7 shape, but the trick is that you actually bar with your pinky on the 9th fret, like that, so that you get the 13 on the top, right? So it sounds like this. The chord sounds like this. And then the next chord is an E, it's like an E major 6 up at the 12th fret. Okay, so we're going from this to up here at the 12th fret. And then the low E to the harmonics on the E and B string. And to me, just working on the feel of that intro, it's not like this. Like, listen to this. If I pick too hard, it's going to break up a lot. Right? It's like a gentle sort of, I don't know, there's just, you have to pick the notes just right to get it to kind of do that, like. So just the intro right there is a lot of great stuff to work on. But then here's the next little part. Here's the next little part. So we've got the sort of pick scrapes, and we've got this like E pentatonic, E major pentatonic run up that goes like this. And obviously we're using the whammy bar quite a bit in this tune. So once more on this little bottom lick here that starts at the 7th fret on the E string. And I honestly think that if you listen really close to the record, there are definitely some open strings just kind of ringing out. That's part of the sound. It's got to feel like that Hendrixy, Curtis Mayfield-y, like double stops, that sort of like kind of Wind Cries Mary, right? So when you're playing something like this, there's like kind of loosey-goosey, some strings ringing out. You just got to listen to Stevie Ray a ton. Listen to Jimi Hendrix. Those guys are always doing this sort of thing. And it's a feel thing. It's not like you could read it in the music or in the tab or something. You have to just listen and understand. It's kind of a tough detail to teach, but I'm trying to just point it out as it's happening in this song a ton. And it's definitely a part of like the Stevie Ray sound that we love. I want to talk about this one little lick right here, because that's a great moment. It's not just, it's like this. It's kind of hard to get just right at that moment, but like, let's see if I can get it with the previous lick. Right? It's like a little grace note on the low E strings. So you want that to just kind of pop out subtly, but if it's not there, you kind of miss it. So once more. Right? Again, we're really zooming in on that one little part. that's kind of what I want to do in all these videos. You can go learn Lenny other places online, but I just want to show you some of my sort of highlighted favorite parts. Obviously, I'm not breaking it down just totally note for note. It's more of like a bigger picture sort of vibe thing, right? Some techniques that we can pick up from the song. So in my demo video of this, I didn't perform the solo. I just kind of stopped after the head. But there's some really great, just classic, like... That's a really great, just moving up the B string using the E major pentatonic scale, right? Then he's doing things like the classic, like picking the high string with your middle finger while you're doing a little pentatonic lick. Right, those sorts of licks. He does a little bit of the sweet... Right, like instead of just going minor pentatonic, he kind of does the sweet, like major pentatonic thing too. But he's kind of mixing, like Stevie Ray kind of goes into like his E blues using all the open strings, kind of just treats it as a blues, right? So one of my favorite versions of this song, if you haven't checked it out already, is the Live at Carnegie Hall version. It's a really cool recording. He's just playing solo. And I think actually he's just like sitting on the edge of the stage, kind of curled over his guitar playing this song for the crowd. And I love that because he's just taking his sweet old time. You just hear the tone of the guitar really big and beautiful, and you know there's no band, so it's just Stevie. He's just going, he's like this. He's like and then he just goes. So anyway, that version, the Carnegie Hall version, is just really cool. I love, he's doing all the licks that he does on the record, but obviously he's improvising and just, it has kind of a life of its own. But that's a great version. There's the one at El Macambo. That's another really great version. But this tune just has some of those great classic Stevie Ray things. He definitely uses double stops, kind of like Hendrix, Curtis Mayfield. He does this sort of thing. Right, that's the last lick that he plays in the whole song. So anyway, I just wanted to break down some of my favorite parts of Lenny. This song taught me a lot when I first learned it many years ago, and revisiting it over time, there are just so many little nuggets of great guitar playing that Stevie has in this tune. So check it out, get your fingers on it, get your hands on it. Let me know if you have questions about any specifics, something that I might have missed. But those are some of my favorite parts that I wanted to highlight, and I hope you enjoyed this video on how to play Lenny by Stevie Ray Vaughan. Hey, thank you so much for checking out the video today. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. We have videos coming out all the time with great guitar playing, tips, techniques, all sorts of stuff like that. So we will catch you next time. Thank you very much, everyone.